Hello and welcome to Tabletop for One. Today I will be doing an unboxing of Gorinto by Richard Yonner and published by Grand Gamers Guild. This particular edition here is the Barnes & Noble edition, which includes the Spirit Wishes expansion. Now, for those of you who are wondering what's the difference between this and perhaps another retail edition, the Spirit Wishes expansion is it just adds some extra scoring to the game, and it doesn't really change the overall gameplay. I heard from the publisher that they had to include this in this edition to be featured at Barnes & Noble. They had to do a special edition just for Barnes & Noble, so that's what they included, and I think it was a smart way to be able to publish the game and distribute it to Barnes & Noble while not changing the game so that other players, other owners of different editions feel left out. So Gorinto is an abstract game involving 5 elements here. And in the game, what you're going to do is you're going to move some of these elements from either the left or the top here, so from the rows or the columns. You're going to move them into place, and then you gather tiles or manipulate the board based on the tile that you choose, based on the element you choose. And as you gather more tiles and you put them on your player board, you gain more understanding of that particular element. And so the element, if you activate that element later, you gain more elements or use their abilities more effectively. So as it says here, Gorinto is a calm and compelling abstract game where you must harness the power of the 5 elements, earth, water, fire, wind, and void, and build a Gorinto memorial shrine. You seek to achieve the most wisdom, balancing your shrine to meet a new challenge each time you play, and every decision alters the landscape, grows your understanding, and charts your journey forward. Will your path up the mountain lead you to the greatest wisdom? So as you can see here, it plays 1 to 4 players in about 30 minutes. My primary mode of play will be solo, but I do believe one of my kids, if not more, would like to play this game. All right, let's check out what's inside. First of all, we'll check out the rule book here. So on the front here, we have a list of components: game board, scoreboard, player mats, 100 elemental tiles, goal cards, key element cards, season marker, wisdom markers, extra points, depending on how high you score, start coin, and the draw bag. And then here's the solo components here. And the solo mode's featured in the back 2 pages of the book. So it gives clear setup here. It gives the pattern here, and there are actually multiple patterns on the back of the book here. Alright, we have gameplay on your turn, what to do. This explains understanding. So you start out with 1 understanding of each element while they're empty, and then as you add more to it, so let's say you have 2 tiles here, that would mean you have 3 understanding now. These are the patterns that activate based on the tile that you take. So if you take fire, you can grab elements from up to 2 spaces above and 2 spaces below. The wind activates this way in this pattern, void here, water here, and earth here. There's additional gathering rules, adjustments for 2 players. They give a sample turn here, explaining the end of the season, sample scoring, and the game ends after the 4th season, and that's the final season. So 1 final scoring at the end there. And then here's the solo mode. So the solo mode has you not playing with the Dragon expansion. The Dragon expansion came with the Kickstarter edition. Now, interestingly enough, if you were a subscriber to the newsletter, the publisher offered to send you some of the Dragon expansions and a couple other components from the Kickstarter if you bought this game at Barnes & Noble, and they have sent those to me, or they're on the way. I have not received them yet. I look forward to receiving them, so I thank them for that. It was very nice of them, very generous. So here it explains the solo setup, movement setup, the AI's turn is called Kitsune, end of season, and the game end. Once again, there are alternative landscapes. It says you can use these in any mode, so even the solo mode. There's some multiplayer options here. All right. So let's go ahead and check out the components. So here we go. We got these rather large tiles. And these are going to get shuffled in this big old bag here. Alright, let's feel them out here. So they're plastic tiles, and they're hollow on the inside. Looks like they stick together well because it's not even on all the way and it's still holding it. So that's kind of nice. And the symbol's clear on the front of it. Yeah, it looks really good. I mean, for the price I paid for this game, I think I paid $27 for this game, and you're getting all these components and stuff. That seems like a really good deal. I paid $27 because it was on sale, and my wife has the Barnes & Noble account there, so we get an extra discount. Here's a cloth bag. And then here are some of the cards. So here's the Spirit Wishes expansion here, these 5 cards. Then we have the 5 element cards and the gold cards. So the gold cards here. Score each stack that is the same height as one or more of your stacks. Score each stack that is a different height. Score each stack with odd number of tiles. Score each stack with an even number of tiles. For each element, the player or players with the tallest stack scores 3. For each element, the player with the shortest stack scores 3. Score each stack that is a different height from the stack in the middle. Score the stack in the middle 3 times. Score your tallest stack and also any stack tied with it. Score your shortest stack and also any stack tied with it. Score your tallest stack and shortest stack twice. Score twice the difference between your tallest stack and your shortest stack. And if you have any empty stacks, score 0. Otherwise, score your shortest stack 7 times. Wow. Very interesting. These are the element cards. I believe you claim these cards for extra scoring or something like that. And then here is the Spirit Wishes. So those of you who would like to see what this is. So you shuffle these, and you draw one, and you place it above the scoreboard, and you return the others to the box. On the player's turn, when taking tiles, the players will immediately score 1 wisdom for each tile gathered from the board spaces that correspond to the Spirit's wish. Okay. And so there it shows the pattern there. So it's just interesting ways to score. But like they said, it doesn't really change the overall gameplay that much. Alright, we've got a bag there. And we've got the scoring markers, the wisdom markers here. Here is the game board. And it's not very large, so it looks like it'll have a nice small footprint on the table. So on the side here, it shows you the different patterns for each of the different elements for easy reference. Yeah, looks great. Alright, here's the scoreboard. And it shows you where to place various components. Okay. And then here's some punch boards. So these are the player boards here. And And then these are some of the solo components, as well as the extra score markers there, the season marker here. Okay. Wow, so I'm quite impressed by the level of quality that I see in this game. I really look forward to playing it. I do very much like abstract games. I like the choices that they offer, and I know that it makes things rather themeless, but this is going to be, you know, more of a puzzle game, and I appreciate that in abstract form. So I'm going to go ahead and learn the game and do a playthrough real soon. So look for a solo playthrough of Gorinto. Look for this at Barnes & Noble and elsewhere, or even order it straight from the publisher. I believe you can. I really like this publisher. I have other games from them. I believe Aldabas and Endangered are other really good games from them. So this is a great publisher to check out, and they have great customer service. So look them up, see what games you might find there. Otherwise, I really appreciate you watching Tabletop for One. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you like the content you see here, and have a great night.